What up, cronies? We're back. It's been a minute. Nice to see you again. This time, we're going to be doing a series on Viper lineups and post plants. I've really been enjoying playing her. She's been incredible. We went Cypher, Killjoy. Then I just did a whole bunch of agents. And now I'm kind of falling back on more Viper-focused gameplay. We're 77 out of 100 Diamond 3, almost back to Immortal. And a lot of it is off the back of these lineup Larry type Viper plays. You can really steal a lot of rounds, and I want to help you do the same thing. Before we get into it, of course, bada bing, bada boom. Twitch and TikTok, Unicron TV, as well as, well, we're on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. Again, Unicron TV, hit me with the support there. It really is appreciated. It helps a lot, goes a long way. And for now, let's get up into the video and let me know how they work out for you guys. They are going to steal rounds at any rank. And future reference, let me know of some other great YouTube video ideas that you'd like to see. So, without further ado, enjoy the video.
Last player standing.
Oh, don't peek.
They're not on bomb.
Use your molly. Oh, you don't have.
They just landed.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, you do have.
A simple one way here we got for Garden. Line up at the corner right here. Right to this triangle there. And this is a left click, a normal throw. Incredibly powerful for holding Garden here, so use it wisely. With a one way here for Viper on Garden. B bind here. Bam. Just right in the middle of this stick here. Bring your crosshair up. You see a line on the pillar there. So you line it up with that, then come horizontally right to where the stone meets the blue. Nice simple jump, right click. And I'm telling you, this is incredibly powerful. Use it here. Nice one-way smoke for Viper on A short of bind. Super simple. You're going to get in this corner right here, pocket, and put your crosshair. You see how it's like an L pattern? You're basically in the middle of the L. Super simple, left click, bam, on top of the box. It's good stuff. Use it. Here, one way for Viper here, coming out of showers on short. Very, very, very simple here. Line up on top of the box. You can see right here, this orange cross here. Your crosshair lined up with that. Then right here, this line on, I guess, what is this? The archway. Bada bing. Nice little right click there. This is incredible. It's time for a Heaven Smoke or Poison Cloud with Viper on A site bind. You can see this yellow triangle has a black line right above it. Just line your crosshair up, back all the way up to the wall, and you're gonna see line up with this red dot here. So very simple. And then it's just gonna run for a sec and then chuck it. You don't really have to be super accurate. It's gonna land on Heaven. And it's incredibly powerful for when you're shower executing. Viper Poison Cloud for truck on A site of bind. You're gonna line up with this right here, the line of this brick here on the wall. Right to this corner of the building. Very simple. Just a left click. You'll see it lands real nice right on the truck. And this is in case you don't want to use your wall or you've already used your wall. Time with the lamps or U-Haul Poison Cloud for Viper here. You're going to be in the corner of lobby. Line up with the left side of this grate here. And right to the middle of this first leaf on the palm tree. It's a nice easy jump throw. And you'll see it lands right here, U-Haul. It's incredibly powerful. You know, combo it with your wall here, and you'll be golden. With a Viper Smoke for elbow on B side of bind. So you'll line it up right here with the second piece of wood you see here on the roof. And then you're going to move your crosshair up till you're roughly about maybe a third the way in the cloud there. It's pretty forgiving, so don't stress it too much. And again, it'll bounce right off the wall. If it doesn't, it'll still block the corner. Again, very forgiving, so don't stress it. This is a beautiful elbow smoke with Viper for B site on bind, and it's super simple here. Line up with the center of this building here, and you're gonna go right line up with the corner of this sheet metal. It's like the second corner of sheet metal from the top. Bada bing. And you can actually just chuck it. You don't have to jump throw it or anything. And this is going to be very hard for them to peek out of. It's super forgiving, so definitely make use of it. It'll help with your side take. This time with a great defensive wall with Viper on bind. This is intended to help your friends on B. You can shoot it from A here, right? Line up with the wooden post. See that line of the teleporter? You can line your crosshair up with that. and you actually shoot it, it goes through the teleporter, and this is going to help greatly with the defense as it'll block off hookah as well as long. So if you're coming from A, make use of it. The Viper wall for bind on B site here. Very simple. Just go into the corner of the box here in front of hookah and actually use your mini map, and you can decide if you want to block off tube or if you'd like to leave tube open. But I usually like to leave tube open. If they peek it, it's going to keep the fight in front of you as well to combo with your U-haul, or sorry, your elbow smoke. So definitely a good wall here for B site on bind. Pretty darn simple. Line up right here with the left hand side of the door. Just move your crosshair up to where the dark line is here, and you can actually just see on your mini map it'll cover tube, cubby, and yeah, it's pretty darn useful. So make sure you make use of it. It'll help take the site. Post plant with Viper on B default for bind here. This is going to be the parapet you line up your poison cloud with, right with this peg here. So that's a right there to the peg. Easy jump throw. This corner right here lined up with this vertical line on the parapet right there. Very simple. Bada bing, bada boom. This is a snakebite lineup for triple box on A site with Viper. Gonna line up right here with the corner of this orange carpet, then right to the point of this part of the star here, and it should ricochet off the back and come for the post plant here on triple. It's pretty forgiving. Definitely make use of it. Welcome to Kron's Clutch Corner episode number 1. Let me know if you like this kind of stuff here. We're doing a very simple bind setup for post plant on A with Viper. Line your crosshair up with this wall and this second rung here. That's a jump throw for your poison cloud. Move up to right below that corner there with your snakebite. Super simple. That's a big bada bing, bada boom. Viper setup post plant for green triple box on A bind. So you're going to line up with this tree for your poison cloud right here. This black dot right to the line up with that tip of the tree. That's a jump throw. The other one for your snakebite is this third rung again with this tip of the tree. That's just normal throw there. You'll see super bada bing, bada boom. This is a full A execute with Viper on bind for A site on market. Line up right here. We're going to do our wall. That's like with the right parapet there. We're going to hop into the corner here, left side of the grate, up to just above halfway of the leaf here. And again, we'll have our wall to block off cubby, our smoke to block off lamps there. Bada bing, bada boom. A nice shower execute out of A here on bind with Viper. Pretty simple. Your wall is going to be right on the right side of the middle of these two windows here. Make sure you're close enough that it goes all the way to the back here. We're going to combine that with the heaven smoke we already learned here. So the black dot there, up to the red. Just run for a moment, chuck it. Doesn't have to be super accurate there. And you're just going to see it's pretty incredible. Definitely splits the site. You have a lot less to take care of, so use it wisely. You got a B execute on bind with Viper here. Again, very simple. We'll line up left-hand side of the door, move our crosshair to the dark line of the door. That'll be for our wall. And right here into the corner of long, line up with the middle of this tower, right with this second piece of, or the second corner of the sheet metal there. And that you don't have to jump throw. That's going just to be a normal throw. And again, your wall will block the right side of the site, and your poison cloud will block elbow here. So definitely make use of it. I hope this helps. B execute outside of hookah here. We're going to use our wall that we learned here. Use your mini map. You can block tube off here. Hop to the other side of the box. Right here, the second log on the piece of parapet stone you see there. Up to about roughly a third of the cloud. That's a jump throw. And you'll see here, the wall will go up as well as your cloud will block most of the site. You know, you'll have most of the fights in front of you, which is really what we're going for.